Welcome back to Weekend Sunrise. Now, when twin blasts rocked the finish line of the Boston Marathon 4 years ago, the shock was felt right around the world.
Now, the attack has been turned into a movie starring Mark Wahlberg, and Weekend Sunrise movie man Jason Jabba Davis joins us. How does Patriots Day stack up?
It is a bit of a thriller. Obviously, it's a very, is it too soon to have a film like this? Clearly not. In Hollywood, there was a bidding war for this film with Boston native Mark Wahlberg eventually winning. He plays one of the title roles, a fictitious character, which is basically the sum of all the Boston police that were involved in this investigation.
Oh, so he's a composite of all the different characters, real characters.
Exactly right. And we headed over to the States to catch up with him and director Peter Berg and find out more. From the blood, sweat and tears at the finish line began the marathon manhunt for the Boston Bombers.
We will turn every rock over to find the people who are responsible for this.
The search and shootout was seen on TV screens around the world. Now Mark Wahlberg has reconstructed it for the cinema in yet another collaboration with director Peter Berg.
Lone Survivor and Deepwater and now Patriots Day. These are heavy movies, and we take the gravitas of these movies very seriously. We're aware of the challenges of making films like this, but that doesn't mean we don't approach it with fun, a sense of fun, and we laugh, and we don't get too dark with this.
They take it a little more seriously than their interviews.
There are even a couple of laughs in the movie.
There's some great laughs in there, and
this is my spot, and I ain't leaving.
You having a shot of
What's
Jamison?
your language?
Sorry.
He thinks he's Chopper Reed now. He can say whatever he wants.
For Boston-born Mark Wahlberg, it's the perfect partnership for movie making.
After the first experience, I felt this kinship and connection with Pete. It was almost like a brotherhood had been created. Creates a really creative, free atmosphere where you can try things, risk looking ridiculous, and he's always got your back. So
that must be the benefit of having an actor as a director, I guess.
Absolutely.
The 2013 tragedy remains fresh in the mind of Hollywood veteran Kevin Bacon.
I was in New York, and there was a feeling of, oh God, it's happening again.
He would later play an investigator.
It's terrorism.
Alongside J.K. Simmons, who's no rookie when it comes to law and order roles.
Everything that happened on the night in question was, from my perspective, as close to 100% accurate, including all the words out of my mouth.
A moving memorial to a Patriots Day no one will ever forget. And I've got to say congratulations to Sydney visual effects whiz Jason Billington, who scored an Oscar nomination this week for his work on Deepwater Horizon. The previous collaboration from these two. This one is a chilling thriller.
Great cast on that, Patriots Day.
They've done a similar thing, the pacing, it's a real-life event, and it's very tense all the way through.
Like Deepwater Horizon was.
Yeah, really compelling.
Moonlight.
Moonlight is a movie of a completely different sort. This tells the story of a young black kid growing up in Miami during the war on drugs era. His mother, played by Bond's Naomi Harris, is a crack addict. She buys drugs from a guy who ends up being the mentor for this young guy called Chiron. And we see the film in three parts. At first, he's a child actor called Little. Then we move into the second part of the film. He's a teenager at school getting harassed and bullied and beaten up.
Yes.
And then he moves into the final part of the film where he's a character called Black. It's all the same guy all the way through. Obviously, three different actors. Stunning performances.
But as a grown up, what is he? Is he part of the drugs culture?
You'll have to watch it and find out. It is a breathtaking film. 8 Oscar nominations. Do go and see Moonlight. It is out this week. And that and Lion are the two films to give La La Land a run for its money at the Oscars for Best Picture.
Well, if you see Moonlight and you're interested in that whole war on drugs thing in Miami, the Bryan Cranston film Infiltrator is a good one too. I mean, it's a fairly standard procedural, about police sting and the mob and all that sort of thing, but beautifully acted, beautifully scripted.
Love a true story.
Yeah, true story.
Thank you, Jab.
Thanks, Jab.